The next question comes from the site Lior from Tel Aviv is writing, saying that I've heard that you have a Kabbalah Congress in February. I'd like you to explain what we're talking about because it seems very exciting and interesting. Why are we going to have their lectures, workshops? What are we talking about? That's one of the events we're making many times a year in different countries and continents. A month ago, we had a Congress in Blackpool in England, then we had a Congress in New York, and then another one in St. Louis in the U.S. and America. We had congresses in Mexico and Chile. And when you're saying we had, you refer to a meeting, an assembly of thousands of people who studied wisdom of Kabbalah. Yes, we have close to 2 million students all around the world from different countries and continents and kinds, and they all study with us through the internet, besides the group we have here, and also besides the students we have in Israel. We have people in Israel who study both through the internet and our television, and we meet. We cannot meet, all of us cannot meet in one certain physical place, so we make different meetings, regional meetings, local meetings, yes, in every place. Let's say in Europe, we just had a meeting in England. A year ago, it was in Germany. A year ago, it was in Lithuania or in Odessa, and so on. So you'll be able to, can you explain what's so special in this meeting that is about to be held in February? First of all, it's the biggest meeting. Once a year, we make this meeting in Israel. But the biggest meeting, we think that thousands of people will come. We expect thousands of people. I don't know, 4, 5, 6,000. I don't really know the numbers. The previous Congress in Israel we've had a year ago in February, we've had somewhere around between 2,000 and 3,000 people. And today we expect 5, maybe 6,000 people. What is so special in this Congress? A person that comes and participates, as much as he understands, as much as he doesn't, he is being included in the desires of others in this huge kli vessel. He exits oneself, like you can show it in a glass. He exits oneself and is under the control of society. And we enter into a new era called a global world, a global era. Now we need to correct the relationships between all human beings, or else we'll feel very bad. So this Congress recently becomes not only an integration, that I'm being integrated and incorporated from desires of people, with desires of people that are there. Rather, by being there, I as if there with the whole world, because the people there represent different countries, and as a result, they acquire great strength. There is a result and huge connection to the whole of reality and to the world. And when after the Congress, after I've acquired so much strength, so much impression, then by doing so, I expand the vessel of my soul. It's like entering there without glasses, and then I go out, I'm telling you, that's how I feel, with glasses. I've entered half dumb, I go out of there, I'm able to hear. Half deaf, and now I can hear. Those senses become so sharp, they begin to perceive our world, the spiritual world. We begin to feel how it is breathing, how it is working, whatever is there outside of us. And because our reality, we perceive it inside ourselves, and the spiritual reality is perceived outside of us when we exit to love the others. So we sense it in the desires of others, in their vessels. We perceive the spiritual reality. The Creator is revealed inside the desires of others. And this is why such a meeting brings a lot of benefit. It's very beneficial to the spiritual advancement of all its participants. I really recommend. It happens once a year, and you shouldn't wait for the next year. I'm telling you, it's for sure. You can. It doesn't matter how much you understand or not. Come, and you'll see. It's 3 days. But during these 3 days, we just spoke about the destiny. You can truly change your destiny, your lives. I wanted to ask, let's say I'm just a viewer that is watching this channel once in a while. It's a new channel, the Kabbalah channel, and I don't really study and books, and it's enough. It's enough. It's preparation for the Congress. Watching the channel is more than enough. And also the people who watch our television has to know that by watching, they attract the surrounding light. It works. It influences them. they are connected to spiritual degrees, to the upper light. He's being told about it. He's being, even though if he just turns on his TV and listens in the background, and for the time being he's doing something in his house, it doesn't matter. It is still influencing him. But again, I want to be more specific regarding that same Congress. Is there a demand, the minimum that a person has to know? Certain things that he has to know to enter? No, nothing. And we also know, according to previous Congresses, people who were, accidentally came, just heard even once about that Congress, didn't even study with us. Still, when they come, they become integrated with that. Also, during the Congress, we have lectures. You can enter our site, maybe. It's Kabbalah. No. It's a bit more complex. Even if you'll enter through our main site, which is kab.co.il, you'll have a link to a place where you'll be able to receive all the information. It's kab.co.il or Kabbalah Info in English. First of all, we'll have lectures and conversations and different culture evenings, both for children, for women. There's events for women and for children separately, and there are questions and answers, and there are interesting meetings. These are 3 days. The person enters, doesn't know anything. He enters and he's there with putting meals and being receives this whole framework. It's really an experience. And I have a book that you've just mentioned that's called A Journey to the Upper World. 3 days of a journey to the upper world. That's what your words have reminded me. Let's move to the